Possibly the biggest hurdle is that supporters of this bill say it resembles one in Texas, SB 4, that's currently tied up in a legal battle. Sources at the Capitol tell me drafting the legislation has taken time as they try to avoid a bill that would end up in the courts.
We're constantly finding workers in the facility that are illegally in the state of Oklahoma, but are not violating any laws. So we refer them to ICE. They are not detained. We find them in the next row the next week, 10 miles up the road.
Oklahoma Attorney General Getner Drummond says the proposed bill isn't about targeting immigrant communities. It's about shutting down illegal marijuana grows by reducing their labor pool.
But if you're in the United States, in Oklahoma, breaking the law and an illegal alien, we need a tool to arrest you and prosecute you.
House Speaker Charles McCall announced on March 20th he would file a bill to fix the problem, giving local law enforcement more power. One day earlier, a Texas law enabling local police to detain and deport illegal migrants had been allowed to go into effect for several hours when the U.S. Supreme Court decided not to rule on it. But now it's back on hold thanks to a U.S. appeals court as the fight over the legality of the legislation is figured out. While Drummond argues he has a narrow focus, much like Texas, Oklahoma wants to give local law enforcement powers exclusively held by federal authorities. The Texas bill, Senate Bill 4, allows any local law enforcement to arrest people suspected of being in the country illegally, regardless of whether or not they're engaging in another crime. The Biden administration has argued such a change will cause chaos. Like leaders in Texas, Drummond and legislative leaders in Oklahoma argue the bill is needed because the administration isn't doing enough. As to what's exactly in this Oklahoma bill remains unclear. The speaker is yet to comment further since his press release on March 20th, and Senate Pro Tem Greg Treat hasn't seen any language or drafts of such a bill.
I haven't seen any language yet to make an assessment. I know the speaker's drafting something up. I have not seen that yet.
And while we're long past the bill filing deadline, because this bill was filed by the House Speaker, it can be filed at any time during the legislative session. So we'll now have to wait and see what bill writers come up with to avoid a battle in the courts for this new bill here in Oklahoma. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Andy Weber, KOCO 5 News.